And then a bit closer to home, people in the Florida Keys continue their cleanup efforts as well after Irma.
And while we have heard from the homeowners working to piece their lives back together, this morning we're getting a glimpse at some of the problems facing the Florida Power and Light and the FEMA agents that are on the ground working to try and get our lives back to normal.
Local 10 News reporter Janice Fernandez is live in Key West right now with a closer look at what's happening down there. Janice?
Christy and JC, things are definitely getting done here in the Keys and in Key West, but still so much work that needs to get done. Here at Bayview Park, you can take a look. We have crews out here this morning dealing with a lot of downed trees and, of course, a lot of debris. So much work that needs to get done. And for residents who are just realizing they lost almost everything, they're now trying to get assistance. The recovery process is ongoing. Still so many homes left destroyed, boats overturned, people clearing debris scattered in their neighborhoods. No surprise that thousands have already applied for FEMA assistance.
So FEMA has been on the boots on the ground before, during, and after the storm, and a lot of our response has to do with dealing with everybody in the general public and helping them understand what kind of disaster assistance they need.
A mobile FEMA unit is set up in Simonton Street in Key West with representatives on site to help answer questions and guide survivors through the process.
Everybody's different. We're treating every single case by case basis because everybody has different needs after a disaster.
For many survivors, it's overwhelming. It's their first time dealing with FEMA and patience is needed. Besides long lines, once they apply for assistance, that's just the first step. It'll take another week before they're contacted by a representative. Part of the challenge many FEMA representatives are facing is that many residents in the Keys have a unique housing situation. That is, many of them live on boats, and unfortunately, some of those boats ended up like that one, destroyed because of the storm.
We're going to need to know not only the address of the marina, but we need to directly specify where their boat was. So we need to know what dock, what slip, so that we can, identify them and speed their recovery. Right now, FEMA has a mobile unit set up, but soon this will become a disaster recovery center with the promise of being here as long as it is needed. Acting Secretary of Department of Homeland Security Elaine Duke visited Monroe County EOC with Governor Scott, assuring that FEMA will continue to receive funding to allow them to continue their job of getting residents back on their feet.
Housing, jobs, two of our biggest areas, and we're working on defining all the needs and getting people back to normalcy as soon as possible. We have no indication that we won't have everything we need from Washington, D.C.
All right, so some important information for you. If you're not able to actually meet with a representative in person, you can always visit disasterassistance.gov. Some things you need to bring with you if you do meet with a FEMA representative: obviously your social security number, a phone number, a mailing address, and any insurance information you may have. We understand not everyone has insurance, but if you have insurance information, bring that with you. And we're going to put these two numbers up on the screen right now because, again, you can either visit FEMA in person, go to that website, or you can call one of these two numbers to get that assistance. And we really can't stress enough that you definitely have to bring your patients with you because they are dealing with a lot of calls and a lot of people trying to get assistance. So definitely be patient. And FEMA says that, again, they will be here for as long as they need to be. That's the very latest. Reporting live in Key West, Janice Fernandez, Local 10 News.